Happy Sunday, guys. I hope you all are doing well, having a good day, wherever you are in the world. I know there's different time zones and stuff like that. Some of you are already in your evenings. For me, it's still relatively early. But I wanted to talk today about there's a song that keeps playing through my head and I can't freaking get it out of my head. It's called Move Me Baby, and I can't even remember the person that I would have to look. I would have to look it up. So move me baby, you would do it naturally. That's the song I'm talking about, and I will link it in the description box so you guys know what song I'm talking about. But I wanted to hop on very quickly, and just it was a spur of a moment kind of thing, and I wanted to hop on and talk about this because um, inspiration in the spiritual journey. And my spiritual journey, I mean the spiritual awakening journey, where you're not just living day by day and just passing by the days, doing your, the mouse on the wheel kind of thing, versus actually being aware of your every moment experience and aware of the God essence within you, and being conscious of your moment by moment experiences and learning from them. And it goes on and on and on. I think by now, if you watch my channel, you know what I'm talking about. It's a very a progressive thing. Once you get to that point, it just goes fast. Like you're just on the you're no longer on the hamster wheel, you are on the God wheel. So you're no longer on the hamster wheel, you're on the God wheel, and God is going to have his way with you. His, hers, however you want to say that. So that song keeps playing in my head. So move me baby, and I love that song. And again, I will link it, so you know what song I'm talking about, because I can't think of it right now, but or the artist that sings it. So my notes. So so basically the point of this video is that I want to convey the idea that once we get on the God will, so to speak, which is what I'm talking about right now, once you start spiritually awakening, you get on this, sometimes you will feel very overwhelmed by emotion. Sometimes you will feel very overwhelmed by your thoughts, because for the first time you are becoming aware of yourself fully. You are really starting to pick up on everything. And I'm not talking about on a logical level. I'm talking about on a spiritual level. Your higher self that's connected to God, it starts to pick up on you, or pick up on you, help you to realize things about your ego, help you to realize things about yourself. And it's very overwhelming at first. And so you're going to be moved and rocked along that pathway. And I'm making this video because I want to help those of you who are going through that process to metabolize that the best that you can, to really absorb and metabolize it in a way that's healthy. And not to say that I'm the healthiest. I mean, I still have my issues, and definitely have my issues, and things that I'm working through. But I get on this channel because I do really genuinely care, and I have a passion for this. I want to help people, and but anyway, you will be rocked. You will be led in directions that you didn't think that you were going to go into. You will be unexpectedly made to decide decisions that maybe you wouldn't have before, and that can be hard. So my encouragement to you guys is to just be willing to go through the rocking process, through the moving. My hair is a mess. To go through the rocking process, to go through it, to just say fuck it and just go through it, because Lord knows that I am going through the ringer in many ways, and I think we all do in various points of our lives. But it's worth it, because at the end of the day, we come out, most of the time, we come out better people, and we learn from our experiences, and we shine our lights better and brighter. We learn how to be stronger as human beings. And that is one thing that I am having to learn again, yet again. It's like a never-ending story for me. I'm always being pushed. I feel like in my own life, I'm always being pushed. Whether or not people in my life see it that way, they don't have to see it that way. But I know what my experience is, and so do you. You know what your experience is. And so move me, babe. So move me, baby. Like a willow tree. It's always going to happen eventually, and you have to just really move with it and go with it and trust your path. Trust God. Trust the process. And know that there's answers at the end of the tunnel. There's light at the end of the tunnel, however you want to put that. Being rocked and moved is something that I've experienced most of my life, whether in minor ways or whether in major ways. But either way, I have always been rocked or moved. And I know I'm only 36, and that's relatively young, so to speak, I guess. But I've had a lot go on in my life. I lost my mom at 17. And that was the biggest rocker for me. That was the biggest rocker for me at such a young age, and I had to take care of my brothers and all of that. And I won't go into detail because no one wants to hear violins playing, but it was very hard for me, and so I had to grow up very quickly and be supportive, and which is fine. It was a growing spurt for me. It was in retrospect, it was actually a really growing, a very eye-opening experience for me, because I was always so sheltered. That's the word I'm looking for. Sheltered. I was always very sheltered. And so when I had to go through that and having I was very supported through that whole time, I will say, even though there were people in my life that I came into conflict with, that challenged me, challenged my ability to adapt. And that was hard. It was very hard. I'll never forget it. But it helped shape who I am. And so you have to be like the willow tree, baby. You have to be like the willow tree. You just have to learn to go and roll with the punches. And that's not always easy to do. And I know it hasn't been easy for me. And I know that I have a long ways to go, as long as I'm alive, at least. In this incarnation, I know that I'm going to have a lot that I'm still going to have to process through and deal with. But my encouragement in this video is to be like that willow tree. I actually have a card that has the willow tree, and when I get it, I always know that that's like a big message for me. And I've always loved willow trees. Like, willow trees are like my, oh God, I love willow trees. I love all trees, but the willow tree has a certain significance to it because it's so, the branches are so long and willowy and beautiful and just graceful, and they roll with the wind. They just flow, you know, they just flow. So that's why I love willow trees. But my point is that we have to, really roll with whatever comes our way in the best way that we can. And of course, reach out for support, you know, and we don't do this alone. We are in this together. We are all human. We are all going through this shit together. I mean, shit. I say shit. I shouldn't say shit. I don't mean it in a bad way. I just mean that we all go through bad things together, but we also can rise together, is what I'm trying to say. And so, anyway, I think that message is thorough for today. So just continue to shine your light no matter what. Continue to be who you are no matter what. Continue to explore your curiosities and your passions no matter what. And allow the process of processing your emotions to unfold, because you have to process those emotions in order to heal, so that you can move forward in life. And so move me, babe. Let life move you. Let life move you. I love you all, and if you want to reach out to me, I always put my email down below in the description box, as well as like a blog post. And I hope you're having a good end to your week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.